Dr. Diana Lake here. Come on in, come on in. For the new members of our group, we have a bunch of new members. Welcome! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bunch of new members. I'm Dr. Diana Lake. I am the creator of this group. I am an emergency medicine physician, fitness and weight loss coach, and menopause wellness expert. And I help busy professional women, female physicians, entrepreneurs, business owners, high-achieving women go from feeling drained, exhausted, overwhelmed, and overweight to fit, fierce, and fabulous. So come on in. Hey, Laura, good to see you. Come on in, tag your friends, okay? We're going to be doing a teaching session today on trusting yourself, okay? This has come up in some of my coaching sessions with my clients, with my fitness coaching clients. And so I'm bringing it out here because I know if a few people are feeling it, many more people are feeling it. So let's talk about it. Come on in, come on in. All right. So trusting yourself, sticking to your commitment to you, sticking to your commitment to your health, your fitness, your wellness, your self-care. Whatever that commitment is for you, you know yours, right? We all have different versions of it. Sticking to it. Hey, Siobhan. And the last one is getting what you want because you deserve it. We'll talk about what do you want, all right? And then think about what do you need to do to fill the gap so you can get it. Thanks for the thumbs. Give me some hearts. Yes, I love hearts. And thumbs, okay? Thumbs up. Okay, so let's hop right into it, okay? Hey, Carrie. So the first one is trusting yourself. Okay, especially as women, a lot of times we're in this state of doubt. Oh, we're not smart enough. Oh, we're too old. Oh, we're not skinny enough. Oh, we're not strong enough. Oh, we're not of the right pedigree, or the right skin color, or the right complexion, or the right, you know what I mean? There's all of this. Hey, Lakeisha, there's all of this self-doubt going on in our minds. I'm sure men have their version of this as well. I am sure of that. But let's talk about us, right? Trusting ourselves, believing that we can lose the 30 pounds, believing that we can buy that house, believing that, hey, Christy, believing that we are ready. We are already ready because that's another thing. Oh, I'm not ready yet. When will you be ready? Right? When will you be ready? Life is now. Life is today. Life is now. It's happening now. Right? Have you read the book, The Power of Now? Today is what you've got. Right? Life is happening now. So to keep putting things on the back burner and saying, oh, I'm not ready, is basically self-sabotage. Right? It's self-sabotage because everything we need to move forward, we can access. Right? We're resourceful people. We're smart women. Many of us in this group are physicians. We've spent 26 years of our lives preparing for being ready. So you think you're not ready? I mean, come on, right? A lot of us, we're saving lives on a daily basis. We're putting tubes in people's throats and putting them on life support, but we're not ready. I mean, just think about it. We minimize who we are, right? We stay small because it's safe. I'm so over that shit. I'm sorry. I am so over it. It's just like you are ready for it. Step up. Trust yourself. Because if you trust yourself to walk into that next level, to walk into that next space, to walk into whatever it is that you're trepidatious about, that you're sitting on the fence about, you're not going to get to the other side sitting on the fence. Never. It never happens sitting on the fence. You got to move one way or another. Either you're not going to do it or you're going to do it. But sitting on the fence gets you no results. Yes or yes? Sitting on the fence gets you no results. So if you want the results, you're going to need to move left or right. You're going to need to either get off of that dichotomy and, off of that fence and go one way or the other. Either you're going to move into it or you're going to move away from it. But sitting on the fence does no good for you or anyone else for that matter. So trusting yourself, what does that look like? What that looks like is being what you want to be, right? Being in it, the ways of being, right? In the emotional intelligence world, you guys know I'm a big emotional intelligence person. You know, I've done all the trainings, right? In the world of emotional intelligence and doing that inner work, right? Doing the inner work that you need to do to get to the point where you actually show up powerfully in the world every single day. You show up being the person God put you on this planet to be, right? You show up, hey, Angelina, you show up in a way that, look, I'm beautiful, I'm strong, I'm powerful, right? Listen, the Woman King got me hyped. The movie The Woman King got me hyped. That's part of what's going on right now with me. If y'all haven't seen The Woman King, go see the movie. That's all I'm going to say right now about this. But it's gotten me hyped because how many times do we cower? How many times are we not showing up bravely? How many times are we not showing up bravely for ourselves, for our kids, for our family, right? And we're just allowing other people to run the show. And we just, yes, we're going to do it. Yes, you raise your hand to do stuff that you don't even want to do, right? But you're worried about what other people are thinking or whatever. And your own needs are not being met. Your own needs are not being met, but you're spending hours and hours and hours satisfying everybody else, right? So trusting yourself that you are enough, trusting yourself that you are ready, trusting yourself that you can do this work, whatever it is, whether it's putting money aside to build a trust fund for your kids, or to get, education, some kind of a savings for your children, or opening that business, or getting that new job, or getting that new certification, right? Or planning a wedding, right? Maybe for yourself or your kid, right? Or opening your heart to love, right? Opening your heart to meeting new people, building new connections, making your body the best body you can ever create, like going all in 100%, right? You've got to trust yourself. You've got to believe that it's possible for you. Because if you don't believe it's possible for you, I cannot do anything to help you if you don't believe that it's possible, right? That's why in my coaching program, the first thing we work on is mindset mastery. I talk about mindset mastery all the time because everything we do starts first with a thought. So the thoughts that are running in our heads, if those thoughts are negative thoughts that are driving our actions, then that's what's going to show up in your life, right? So when you trust yourself and believe that it's possible for you, believe that you can lose the belly fat, believe that you can be stronger and have, the body you envision for yourself, the one you want to walk in every day with. I talked to a client yesterday, have a better hemoglobin A1C, right? Reduce your diabetic risk. If you've got risk of diabetes, stroke, cancer, right? High blood pressure, all these things running in the family, it doesn't have to run in the family. You can trust yourself to be the first one to put a stop to it. You can trust yourself to say, you know what? If this person did it, this person did it, this other person did it, what's this? Why can't I do it? Question that. Why do you believe it can't work for you? And then show yourself around you. Well, Rabia did it, right? Rabia, she just posted her before and after pictures a few days ago, right? She went from no workouts for years to 5 or 6 workouts a week. In 12 weeks, she went down 3 dress sizes in the program. There's nothing special about what she did there that you can't do. If she can do it, you can do it. She's got multiple things going on. She's running a household. She's got kids. She's got a husband. She's got a business, right? She's got a lot going on just like the rest of us. And she did that work. That is phenomenal. If she can do it, so can you. Trust yourself that you can do hard things. She went from no workouts. We got on the first call. She was like, Diana, I hate workouts. Right? I hate working out. And she did it. So the point is, there's nothing these women in this coaching program are doing. Dr. Ruth went down 3 dress sizes, right? Doing Tabata left and right like it's nothing. Dr. Dorothy, 9 inches off her waist. 9 inches off her waist. Stronger. She went from no push-ups to 30. Okay? So what I'm saying to you guys is, you walk into this, and when you believe it's going to happen for you, it does. When you believe it's not going to happen, it doesn't happen. Either way, you are right. You get to decide which way you want to go. If you say, this is not going to work for me, it won't. Your brain and subconscious is going to follow anything you tell it to do. If you say, I'm doing this, I don't care what, I'm doing this fat is coming off, this weight is coming off, I'm going to start moving again. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Sean, if you decide today, not on January 1st, I don't care about resolutions at all, okay? If you decide today that you want to do anything, I don't care what it is. It could be your health, your fitness, weight loss, feeling strong in your body, feeling emotionally well, right? Having your emotions under control so that you stop eating things that you know you shouldn't be eating. A lot of that is emotionally driven. I do all the talks about an emotional stuff. Like in the coaching program, we have a course, right? There's a fitness transformation course, Your Best Body Ever. That's what I call it, right? Yes, I'm taking it there, right? Your Best Body Ever. That's what the course is called. In the very beginning, we do mindset mastery. There's like 12, 13 modules in there of mindset mastery, okay? The very first or second one talks about managing your emotions. Because when you manage your thoughts and your emotions, it then changes your actions, right? And your habits. And you break through some of the bad habits, like the stress eating, emotional eating, nighttime eating, snacking at night, like all those things. Right? The things that are making it difficult for you to get the goal, to achieve the goal. We got to get to the crux of it. We got to get to the emotions and the thought process behind it that's leading to the actions. But trust yourself that you can do this work. Trust yourself that you're ready. Trust yourself that whatever the resources are that you need, you can access it. Everybody's waiting to support you. You're the one that's the bottleneck right now. You're the reason it hasn't happened because, one, you may not be attaching yourself to the person who can get you there fast, right? That's why I love coaching. I have many coaches. I have 3 coaches right now for myself, right? I have 3 coaches because coaches get you there faster. They've been through it. They know what you're going through, right? They have the structure and they have the means to like cut through the bullshit and get you where you need to go. They're like, look, just do this right here. Just do this, right? Don't go, trial and error and all this. Just do this. And if you follow and implement what they're telling you to do, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get there faster. Yes or yes? Okay? Those of you who've had coaching, put something in the comments and tell me, if this is true for you or not. Having a coach streamlines things for you. So you're not doing all of this trial and error. You just get the steps. This is what you do step by step by step. You follow through and you see the result. And then you get a way to do this on your own moving forward when you're out of the program. How do you continue to win? Y'all know I'm all about wins, right? So that's it. The first one is trusting yourself. The second one is sticking to the commitment. How do you stick to the commitment? Right? What are the steps that need to be in place? Because life is going to keep happening. Life is going to keep throwing stuff at you. Right? Dr. Hillary was in the program. She did amazing. Created a perfect sleep habit, a perfect sleep hygiene. That was one of the things she wanted to work on, was his sleep. Right? She did that. She had a setback. She had an ankle sprain. We've pivoted. Right? When she had the sprain and she couldn't run because she's a runner, of course, that's a huge thing if you're a runner, right? We pivoted, created a completely new plan for her to continue to exercise without weight bearing, right? So that's what I'm saying. this work, you are ready for it. You need to just attach yourself to the tools and the people who will support you to get there. Okay? Sean said, yes, dog. Yes, 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 yes. Okay? So there is a difference between having a commitment to something and doing whatever it takes. Doing whatever it takes to make it happen. That means, if it means you got to get up at 5:30 in the morning to get your workout in, because that's the time that makes sense for your life, you do it. If it means you do it 9 o'clock at night when the kids go to bed, you do it. No excuses. You do it because it is so important to get to that result that you want that nothing is going to stop you. That's called tenacity. Tenacity, going through no matter what. You don't care. You are busting through doors and you getting it done, right? That's tenacity. You need to have the tenacity to stick with your commitment. Nat said amen. Yes. Okay. You need to have that tenacity. You're not caring. I had a client one time, went to the gym and did her walk on the treadmill in her work clothes, in slacks. Okay. In slacks. I'm telling you, when you get committed, you don't care about the mediocre stuff. Like, you're so up here, your level is like, you're on a whole level, like a whole other stratosphere. You don't care about basic anymore. You don't do basic. The everyday thinking that, oh, everything has to be perfectly lined up. No, we do it messy. We do it messy, right? Like, you don't care if everything else is not working in the kitchen right now, but you got a little mat to do your workout. You get on that mat, you do your workout. You deal with them dishes later. Like, you do your stuff that is going to push you forward. You know what I'm saying? That's what sticking to the commitment looks like, is doing it no matter what. Doing it, whatever it takes, whatever means necessary, right? To get it done, you get it done. You stick to your word. You stay in integrity with yourself, right? Because we're in integrity with our job. If the job says do something, oh, we're running. But to be in integrity with ourselves, what did you say you were going to do for you today? Right? And being in integrity with your word to you, because you matter. Your self-care, your mental health, female physicians, our mental health matters. Our emotional wellness matters, right? And the reason I'm calling out female physicians is because we have a pretty high risk of suicide. Y'all can look up the statistics of all professional women in the United States. Female physicians are at the highest risk. Okay? Of all. Dentists are up there too. Nurses are up there too. Financial, professionals are up there too. Right? Police officers are up there too. Look it up. Our mental wellness is important. We keep doing for everybody and we're suffering. So this is really, really close to my heart because I've lost a friend, an emergency medicine physician who took her own life, right? So when I have these conversations, a lot is going on inside of me that, is driving what I'm saying. We don't want to see more powerful, beautiful women gone because we're not making our wellness important. We're not taking care of our own selves, right? And putting us first. So the last thing I want to talk about is, what do you want? Nat, what do you want? Angelita, what do you want? When was the last time you had an honest conversation with yourself about what you want? Not what your parents want, not what the job wants, not what your husband wants, or your girlfriend or your wife or your kids. What do you want for you, for your life, or even for your family, right? Think about it. What do you want? Put it in the chat right now. What do you want? I'll tell you a few of what I want. I want to feel amazing in my body. I want to feel strong. I want to feel healthy. I want to be vibrant. I want to be zestful. I want to have just joy. I want to be able to access joy. I want to be able to create happiness. I want to be able to travel 6-7 times a year. I want to see the world. I want to have connecting conversations with people I care about. Not sex, peace, good health, stamina, Michelle Obama arms, yes! And a begging body, yes, speak it, speak it. What do you want? What do you want? Right? We don't, if you're not, she said all that you said. Right. When you don't put it out there in the universe and you don't speak it out and you don't write it down and you don't have a vision, it's not going to come to fruition because you're not working on it, right? So what do you want? You want to have intimacy. You want to have, a healthy relationship with your family. Yes, it's not going to be all of them because you just can't save everybody, right? But the people who matter to you, like the people who are support, you want to have connecting relationships, right? You want to have money. You want to have wealth. You want to have influence. You want to be able to donate to charity, right? You want to show up in a way that's powerful. Show up in a way that you imbue elegance, class, right? You want to show up in a way that people know that you're somebody, right? You're not coming in there because that's another thing. A lot of us are so powerful, but we downplay it. We play small, right? We cower. We don't want to be seen. Listen, you want to show up in any space, any room, and people know, okay, we need to listen to this person. At least that's how I feel. Okay, I don't want to walk into a room and, people are rolling their eyes, right? So who do you get to be for you to show up that way? Who do you get to be to show up powerfully? Who do you get to be to show up in a way that people, respond positively, right? Who do you get to be to create that body you want? Because the body's not going to happen on its own. You got to change something about your thinking, something about the ways of being, something about the things you do every single day, small little decisions you make and changes you make, right? So things have to change in the middle for you to go from here to here. The gap in between is transformation. The gap in between is where you get the results. By doing those small steps in the middle, that's what leads to the result, right? So you deserve what you want. Go get it. Okay? Go get it and trust in yourself that you're capable. You're fully capable. You're fully capable and you're ready. Okay? You're fully capable and ready for whatever your next step is. And if you needed me to just come in here today to give you that push and give you that support, well, here's your support. Okay? Now, the reason that all of this is so important is because when we show up powerfully, thanks for the hearts, when we show up powerfully, it's not just for us. People are watching us. Our kids are watching us. They're learning from us. Christy says, I'm feeling it. Yes! Our kids are learning from us. They're seeing how we show up in the world. And we're teaching them how to be, right? So if we are cowering and we're playing small, then we can't expect any better from them because that's how they're seeing how we live and what we do, right? So, start doing this stuff little by little, baby steps, right? Decide today, what am I going to do to trust myself more this week? What am I going to do to trust myself more this week and believe that I have everything I need to move forward with whatever the new goal is, right? So, I'm bringing some of this stuff up because we're going to be doing these things in this workshop I'm having. I'm having the workshop for female physicians. Okay, I'll do another one, that everyone else can join. But this one is my first one that I'm doing for female physicians. And it's the Female Physicians Fitness Experience, okay? It's coming up on October 2nd. We're going to be doing this workshop from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I already put the link in the group. You guys saw it, but I'll put it again. And this is for women physicians to come together and really work on our self-care, work on our mindset mastery. All of the things I do in the coaching program, you're literally going to be getting little bits and pieces of it during this workshop. And you're going to be doing worksheets to actually create your own fitness and wellness plan. All right. You're going to leave there with your own fitness and wellness plan, something that you can start working on literally that day, from that day moving forward, so that you go into the rest of this year strongly, powerfully, so that you're showing up for yourself. You've shifted some of the mindset, things that are holding you back. Right? So that you actually have a plan on how to work on your nutrition, how to work on your strength training, how to do more cardio and exercises, dance, create something that's fun, create something that works for you, right? How do you do your time management, right? We're going to do our time management exercise in there. We're going to do some exercises on creating your fitness vision. We're going to do it's all going to be very interactive, okay, and fun, and we're gonna have little breaks where we dance and move around and get some get good energy and all of that. So I will love to invite you guys to come into this workshop. It's going to be October 2nd from 1 to 4. It's going to be virtual. We're going to be on Zoom, all right? But you guys are already used to Zoom, right? You can do it from the comfort of your home and literally walk away after those 3 hours with me with a really solid foundation for what you can create for the rest of this year going into 2023, so that there's no longer this thinking of, oh, I'm not ready. You are ready. You are so ready. Okay? So get out of your own head, right? And come to this thing. We're going to be doing 3 hours of interactive activities to really get you to see your fitness vision, and it's going to be different for each person. Okay, so you can come on in, get your coffee, get your tea, get your little notepad, and we're going to get to work. Okay, and if you feel that working with me further is going to support you, just go ahead and book a call with me now. Right, I'm going to put the link for you to book a call if you feel like you're ready to get into a deeper understanding of your nutrition, your macros, hitting personal records every week, seeing your body transform, seeing your mind transform, seeing the kids who are watching you at home get motivated. I remember Rabia was showing me videos with her little son, Maxie, trying to do his little workout with her and stuff like that. So it's not just about you. This work is not just about you. It's about everyone you're connected to, and the ripple effect happens when you change and you improve. Everyone who's connected to you can see it and feel it, and it spills over, right? You just have a better relationship with yourself, a better relationship with the people around you, and everyone benefits, right? And the opposite is true too. When you're suffering, the people around you are suffering as well. Right? So don't stay in suffering. This is your moment to trust yourself, to stick to your commitment, speak out what you want, and go get it. All right? All right, guys. Let's see. Nat says, I'm a professional in the pharmaceutical industry. Can I come? Yes, you can. Yes, you can, Nat. I'll put the link, okay? So this is actually good thing you mentioned that. This is for female physicians, but it's also for, other high level, doctorates and people in healthcare administration and things like that. So if you're a physician, if you're a pharmacist, if you're a podiatrist, if you are optometrist, veterinarian, like all these different things. If you are high level in these different industries, our experience is very similar. Okay, so come on in, come to the workshop, get supported, and I will see you on October 2nd. All right. I am Dr. Diana Lake. I am the creator of this group. I'm an emergency medicine physician, a fitness and weight loss coach, and menopause wellness expert. And I help you go from feeling drained exhausted, overwhelmed, and overweight to fit, fierce, and fabulous. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful for you. Join me on October 2nd for the workshop. It's going to be awesome. We already got our worksheets and everything we're working on this weekend, so it will be available for you guys, and we're going to have fun. It's going to be awesome. So I'll see you there. Okay? All right. Have a good weekend. Bye.